Hey, how's it going? Today, I'm going to be talking about Ghost Mountain, and I'm going to split this video into 3 sections. The first being, who is Ghost Mountain? The second, the reason why he left the haunted mound. And third, my opinion on the whole situation and the conclusion. A few things need to be said before I start. I want to give a huge credit to this guy on YouTube. He made a really good video talking about Ghost Mountain, and I think you should go check it out. I'm going to use sources from all over the internet and will be completely transparent about everything. I don't want to play anything up for the video. I'll share my opinions on why I think he's not coming back as Ghost Mountain. I enjoy both Sematary and Ghost Mountain's music, and this video is not picking sides or trying to make anyone look bad. With all that out of the way, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Who is Ghost Mountain? He's an artist from Northern California, and along with Sematary, they co-founded the group Haunted Mound. They also grew up together and were friends long before starting music. He started making music under the Ghost Mountain name in 2019. Along with Sematary, they would release their debut album Grave House in 2019. The only other collaboration project was 100 Acre Wrist, which was released in 2022. Ghost Mountain also appeared on every Rainbow Bridge album as well. They had many singles together, and the reason I'm telling you all this is so you can understand how much of an impact it made when Ghost Mountain left. There was merch made for him, and while he might not have been the leader of the group, he played a huge role in the popularity of Sematary. The songs that were gaining popularity were Nevada, Pain, Bunny Suit, and Worlds of Fuck, which all have Ghost Mountain features on them. So with all these things looking up for the Haunted Mound, him and Sematary, why did he leave? Now that you know who Ghost Mountain is, why did he leave? I'm gonna start with the universally accepted answer. Ghost Mountain quit because he wanted to pursue a normal life, go to college, have a regular job, and there's nothing wrong with that. This clip seems to back that up as well.
Because I guess as the internet says, like he went to college or something.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's like, so that was more of a hobby he was doing, and this is clearly you've committed your entire life to. So it's just going to create a natural rift.
Yeah.
What happened?
He was just into more regular life stuff.
Ghost Mountain is a very private person, so without going into too much detail, he's definitely attending college right now. And it was definitely one of the main reasons he left. I just don't think it was the only one. After Ghost Mountain left the Haunted Mound, Sematary took down Grave House and 100 Acre Wrist from Spotify, along with all the singles including Ghost Mountain. He said he deleted the songs because they're useless and he couldn't perform them. He also didn't want to give Ghost Mountain attention because he quit the music.
This is also like the most asked question. Why is the music down?
Because if I left it up, it was just gonna get more and more streams at the top of my shit, and I can't even perform that shit.
Yeah,
so
that
it's like
makes
worthless.
It hard.
It's still out there though. You can still get it. Like it's not
there,
like it's gone forever.
But
before I talk about these next DMs, there's something important that you have to know. These DMs were sent January 2022. They were posted in May 2022 without Ghost Mountain's permission, seemingly just randomly out of nowhere to cause drama. They are 100% real, posted at an inappropriate time, nearly 4 months after they had been sent originally. I'm sure this conversation was started by the user who posted these DMs. To start off, Ghost says that the narrative is far from the truth and then proceeds to give his description of what happened. He talks about how Sematary had an ego and it led to issues apart from the music. He said it got to a point where he just had to leave the Haunted Mound entirely. Lastly, he said that Sematary cares more about his manufactured persona than their relationship and collaboration.
Are you still friends? Do you talk at all?
No.
It's just
over. So he had some mean things to say about us, probably because he's sore he ain't here with us.
As you can assume, when these DMs came out, there was a massive uproar in the community, so much so that Buckshot, another member of the Haunted Mound, had to make a post addressing it. He explains it all in this Reddit post. He starts by saying he's in a unique position because he's been working with the Haunted Mound since when both Sematary and Ghost Mountain were a part of it. He then says the DMs are 100% real, but they are from January, which was 5 months ago. Buck said he reached out to Ghost Mountain last summer in 2021 to check on him, and he still held the same points that he did in in the DM. However, in the recent months, he said Ghost has changed his perspective and has been in consistent contact with Sematary, and they've made amends. In the last paragraph, Buck says apologies have been exchanged and that closure has been reached. He also says that Ghost told Sematary personally that his opinions and views have changed and his initial perspective may have been informed by other influences. After reading this, it doesn't seem like Ghost Mountain will ever make a return. Hopefully, it is the truth that they're on good terms, and I have 2 more things to talk about, so let's move on to the final chapter. Chapter 3, the conclusion. I have another screenshot of a DM here. This one though I believe is fake. A few reasons for this are, the person who posted this DM said the Haunted Mound subreddit kept taking down the post, which could make sense except for the fact that the other DMs with Ghost Mountain are still up. Finally, the most damning evidence is this crossed off spot. These 2 DMs basically match up perfectly with one crossed out and then the other crossed out. Ghost Mountain's response to this post looks like an altered version of this one. It also was only posted on TikTok and can't be found anywhere else on the internet. There's one message that I didn't show earlier, and there was a reason for that. I'm putting that DM on screen now. In this DM, Ghost Mountain says he'll no longer be making music under the Ghost Mountain name, and I don't think he was just saying this either. I really don't think he'll be returning. I do, however, think he will return to music at some point, just not under the Ghost Mountain name. He has worked on other projects since 2017, making songs on WK, Mark, Ewan Vani, and possibly this Ghost account, and that's why I think he'll eventually return to some sort of music. I'm interested to hear what you guys think, so let me know in the comments. Have a good rest of your day. See ya.